Okay. Oh, nice. Right. Get it. Oh. Fuck off. Oh. Ah. Fuck you, bitch. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. No. 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 Stop it. Stop. Stop fucking headlocking me, you bitch. Fuck you. Damn, she done quite well. That's unfortunate. Probably why she was left to guard. If I can get the hit in, that's it. They're fucking toast. But it's trying to get that hit in that's brutal. Because there we go. Fucking hell. Right. Combat's gonna take some getting used to, I think, with this. Is that a vampire? It is. Nice. The fuck is... What the hell? Did he get a gun? Okay. So I've got friggin' guns. How do I change targets? There. Ah, come on. Ah. Hey, you're dead. I like how it's like such a wind up and then just Okay. Well, I'm on full health now, which is good. That's at least something. Oh. Not this bitch. Come on then. Come on. Woo. I don't think I should have survived that one, but well, I don't think I should have missed that one, but never mind. Okay. Let's see if I can set one on fire. Just because. Yeah. Poke, poke, poke. Oh dear. Yeah, you stand no chance. So no, this game was quite difficult to set up. It was nowhere near as bad as the first game, mind you. Like, by a long shot. But it was still pretty tough to set up. Man! No fucking mercy, eh? Do you know what I like about this? It's the fact that I've retained all of my original powers from the last game. That's a nice change. What the fuck is that? Is that a dog? Don't know, but I had it the once and it died, so... Okay. Sure. Oh, for... Come on. There we go. Damn. Well, the vampires were cruel, but I mean, when you consider the fact as well that, like, if the other game's lore is anything to be believed, their soul remains, so that all of these vampires would come back to life if you had to remove all these spears and shit. But, like, can you imagine how fucking agonizing that must be? Come on, let me pick up my little... Oh, fine, I don't want one. Oh, it's a dog. Shit. Should have just left it. Should have just left it. So no, it's quite, I mean, the humans aren't gonna know that, obviously. Or they might, actually, I don't know. If the humans know that, like, yeesh, that's quite a brutal way to go. See, this one's a different colour. Oh, hello. Didn't see you. There we go.
These vampires had nothing in common with the deranged jackals I left behind in Cain's derelict empire. They seemed to retain much of their former humanity. In this era, vampires were clearly not the uncontested predators we had been. These creatures were hunted mercilessly and oppressed. And while I still believed that vampirism was a plague and had to be wiped out, there was nothing noble or righteous in this crusade. This was simply ruthless persecution.
Well said, Raziel. Maybe he's starting to understand that any kind of form of crusade never turns out well. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just leave the dog's soul. It doesn't matter. Well, it does, but you know what I mean. Ah! Fucking hell. There it is. Oh. Just... Okay.
There's one.
Oh, I need to hold it. There we go. Let's see what's behind door number 1.
The pillars of Nosgoth. Pristine, whole, and uncorrupted. I had never beheld them in this undefiled state. Yet something profound and indelible resonated within me at the sight. And there, waiting at the very heart of the pillars, was the canker that was destined to destroy them.
I know you're there, Raziel.
Mobius led me to you, Cain, though I might have guessed you'd meet me here.
And if Mobius told you I was hidden on the underside of hell, would you throw yourself into oblivion to pursue me? Mobius trawls for the ignorant and unwary, hauling his gasping prey from the streams of their destinies. Stay out of his net, Raziel.
Spare me your elaborate metaphors, Cain. I have pursued you here for one purpose. You will pay for your betrayal, and balance will thus be restored to Nosgoth.
And whose will is satisfied then? The will of Raziel or Mobius?
Would I be better manipulated by you, Cain? Now, turn and face me. The chase is over.
This isn't a chase, Raziel. We are merely passengers on the wheel of destiny, describing a perfect circle to this point. We've been brought here for a reason. I've seen the beginning and the end of our story, however, and the tale is crude and ill-conceived. We must rewrite the ending of it. You and I.
Face me, Cain. Even you shouldn't die a coward's death.
Isn't it customary to grant the condemned a final request?
I recall no such courtesy from you.
Indulge me, Raziel. All I ask is that you listen. This is the sublime moment of our undoing, Raziel. The ineffable fulcrum upon which swings the entirety of our history. This is where all of Nosgoth is betrayed. In this instant, Ariel, The Balance Guardian is murdered by dark forces bent on overthrowing the pillars. Her spirit is just now tearing free, lost in the ether, trying to find its way here. You have already seen how she comes to haunt these pillars.
Bound here by your refusal to die. You are the reason this land becomes diseased. As long as you remain alive, you condemn Nosgoth to an eternity of decay.
Be still, Raziel. See this. As Ariel dies, I am being born to take her place as Balance Guardian. Such is my destiny.
My God.
At the moment of my first cry, Ariel's beloved, the Guardian Nutraptor, finds her corpse. Racked with grief and tormented by suspicions of treachery, Nutraptor plunges into a madness which overflows and infects all of the Guardians who are symbiotically bound, including me. The repercussions of Ariel's assassination were expertly calculated. The entire circle descends into madness, and I am tainted at the moment of my birth, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny has prepared for me.
Shall I show you the same mercy you showed the rest of the circle, then? You blithely murdered them to restore their pillars, yet your hand faltered when it came to the final sacrifice. What makes you exempt, Cain? You're merely the last man standing. Why condemn me for simply carrying out what you hadn't the courage to do yourself?
Let's drop the moral posturing, shall we? We both know there's no altruism in this pursuit. Your reckless indignation led you here. I counted on it. There's no shame in it, Raziel. Revenge is motivation enough. At least it's honest. Hate me, but do it honestly. 30 years hence, I am presented with a dilemma. Let's call it a two-sided coin. If the coin falls one way, I sacrifice myself and thus restore the pillars. But as the last surviving vampire in Nosgoth, this would mean the annihilation of our species. Mobius made sure of that. If the coin lands on the reverse, I refuse the sacrifice and thus doom the pillars to an eternity of collapse. Either way, the game is rigged.
We agree, then, that the pillars are crucial and must be restored.
Yes, Raziel. And that's why we've come full circle to this place.
So after all this, you make my case for me. To end this stalemate, you must die so that new Guardians can be born.
The pillars don't belong to them, Raziel. They belong to us.
Your arrogance is boundless, Cain.
There's a third option. A monumental secret, hidden in your very presence here. But it's a secret you have to discover for yourself. Unearth your destiny, Raziel. It's all laid out for you here.
You said it yourself, Cain. There are only two sides to your coin.
Apparently so. But suppose you throw a coin enough times. Suppose one day it lands on its edge.
Right, had to swap out my battery camera there. Okay, so quite a lot to take in there. Although I do like the idea of the fact that like you keep flipping a coin and eventually it lands on its side. That's pretty cool. Can I go up these walls?
I didn't know what impulse stayed my hand, why I had so willingly allowed Cain to escape me when I had pursued him for so long. I had no reason to trust Cain after he had valued me so little, and yet I found myself intrigued by his words. I had been too cruelly used to so gullibly play his pawn, but if this world truly had secrets to divulge, I was determined to expose them.
Okay. Let's go here. fill up on some souls, and then is Ariel here? She's not yet. As to be said, the soul. Ah, hello. You look different. Not by much, like, but. Oh, wow. I'm being swarmed. Fucking hell, that's a lot of souls. Ah, yes, there's their cute little bumps. Cool. Jesus. Well, at least there's never going to be any worry about getting extra health. Yeah. Okay. Lovely. There we go.
From the moment of my arrival, I had the constant and palpable sensation of being watched. Someone, it seemed, was keenly interested in my presence here.
Yeah, what is with that? They're vaporizing, but it's as if it's like... Do you think it's the giant squid? Because...
From the look of it, this door had been sealed for centuries. I began to realize it was no mere coincidence that I found myself standing here, beneath this winged figure with blue skin and cloven hands so like my own, and bearing this unique key. And so it was with a sense of gravity and trepidation that I unsealed that ancient door and crossed the threshold.
Cool, fair enough. Yeah, so obviously I've played this game before. I remember nothing about it. Like, I remember the part that I got stuck on. I don't remember much else other than there's a couple of different Reavers in it. The fuck are they? Oh wow, okay. I don't... Okay. Right, okay, so I can't jump off these bits. Oh, but I can't actually latch on, so what's the point? Ow. Go. Okay, that was close. I almost burned it out there.